Welcome back in to the Sports Source. It's our Christmas special. This segment of our show brought to you by Madisonville Marine. And the good folks at Madisonville Marine, they want to wish each and every one of you a warm, festive, safe holiday this year. They also want to say thanks for another great year. They've been there for nearly 40 years at this point. They are an East Tennessee institution, and they hope everyone out there who's helped them has a great holiday this year. All right. In this segment, we're going to talk about lyrics, songs. We have questions for specific panelists, okay? Chuck, I'm going to start with you. Nick Saban has 4 national championships to his name already. Come February, will he have 5 golden rings? 5 golden rings for Nick Saban. Will he win the playoff?
I believe they will. Obviously, they're big favorites, against Ohio State. Oregon is favored as well, big. But you got to like Alabama until somebody knocks them off, in my book. I think they've got the most balanced team.
Okay. Chuck says that Nick Saban will have 5 golden rings. John Wilkerson. I love this one. Here we go. Kind of a two-parter. Bruce Pearl returns to Thompson-Boling Arena next month as Auburn's coach. Which holiday lyric will be closest to the truth in terms of fan reaction? We have 2, and the first one is, all of the reindeer loved him and they shouted out with glee. That's an option. That's all of the reindeer loved him and they shouted out with glee. Or will his welcome be closer to chestnuts roasting on an open fire? Which will be true in terms of the fan reaction when Bruce Pearl comes out there? Everybody shouting with glee or chestnuts roasting on an open fire?
I think it's glee by a red nose.
Easily glee. Everybody agree with that?
Yes. It's glee, but they'd like to roast his chestnuts too.
Want to beat him, yeah. But I don't think there'll be any cat calls in there. If somebody asks me, some people will boo. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be all cheers. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I think a lot of people wish he would come and just stay.
Yeah.
I think some people are now predisposed to where if anybody's announced, there's just going to be a handful of boos at some point.
Okay. All right. And like our show, always a handful of boos at some point. Here we go. Mike Strange.
Can I have some more?
This one, that's eggnog, Bob. Mike, short and sweet. Should Tennessee repeat the sounding joy of third down for what in 2015? Should they use it again? We know John Adams' feelings on this.
I could do without it. And even without the profanity that he's related to that in some of his other work. I could just do without it. Yeah, I'm ready to go on to something else. And I heard people say that probably in by the Florida game, that just let's go on to something else.
Okay.
As much as I don't like it, I'm going to disagree with it because people are so much into it.
Yeah,
I mean the fans are into it.
When
that comes on, they get into it. I don't like it. I'm with you. I'd move on to something else. But I think as long as the fans are into it, keep it.
It's just an age thing.
Yes.
If you're over 40, it's like move on. If you're under 40, it's like, no, I kind of like it. What do you think?
I think it's a repetition thing. It's like when you get a great new ringtone or you assign a specific sound for your computer, you'll suddenly find out how often that happens. Third down happens a lot.
Yeah,
and so
a lot
I
of
do
third
think
downs.
it could be something else.
Yeah, okay. Very good. Next question. Bob, this is for you. Boy, I already know I'm handing this one to the wrong guy. Bob, it is well known that Santa Claus makes a list and checks it twice. He's going to find out who's naughty and nice. Is there any way in the world Dave Hart was that thorough in vetting Donnie Well, do you think he made a list and actually checked it twice?
No.
He claimed he vetted him.
They got turned down. He panicked. He hired the next best guy up, who may be a pretty good basketball coach. He may be a pretty good basketball coach, but you got the NCAA cloud, and until that's removed, no. He's a lump of coal guy until the NCAA cloud is gone.
I don't think he vetted him properly. I mean, but here's the thing. If you looked at what happened at Morehead State and see that the NCAA letter that we posted on our show, you don't hire him. I mean, that doesn't mean he won't be a good coach. He may come clean, maybe fine out of this.
Tennessee has a tradition of hiring coaches too fast, I think.
Yeah,
and it goes beyond Dave Hart.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. This is a two-man group.
Right.
Chuck and Mike, you can team up on this one. We got, both of you can chime in on this. All right. With Nike taking over, remember these are lyrics. We're playing all these are lyrics. With Nike taking over Tennessee's uniforms in 2015, should Vol fans expect UT to don them now some gay apparel. There, you've got Oregon in pink. You've got Georgia in their Power Ranger uniform. You've got Florida State in their traditional turquoise. Are you guys expecting the worst from Tennessee in uniforms? Or you may look at that and say, that's cool, go with it. What do you think, guys?
I don't think Tennessee's going to take it to that extreme. I really don't, and I hope they don't. But I do think they can make some tweaks here and there, but I don't think they'll take it anywhere near that.
I don't think we'll see the Maryland scrambled
Right.
egg uniforms, but I feel certain there's going to be some interesting, innovative type of uniform and apparel.
The other
They're
word's
gonna-
hideous.
No, that is the word, Bob.
All right, one last lyrical question in this segment. It's for Bob and John. All right. When it comes to the 2015 Vol football team, will all their troubles be miles away? Will all their troubles be miles away? Meaning, major trouble. Have they turned, has UT finally turned a corner on the road back to relevance? No more Dooley, no more Kiffin, no more losses to Kentucky. Are the major hurdles cleared, do you believe?
I believe so. I think you can close the door on it. This is all moving forward in the right direction, and it is miles away.
Okay.
One more year. I think you got one more year, and then you're past the major hurdles.
Okay.
You've got the little low hurdles.
I'll let you guys chime in too. You think they're miles away from trouble, or you want to see one more year of progress?
It's not quite miles away just yet, but it is, I think, getting into the distance more and more.
Okay.
I think it's definitely in the
Yeah.
rearview mirror,
But-
and
Objects appear closer.
it will be I think it will be a great relief, and I think it will become even farther in the rearview mirror in the next year.
Okay. All right. Very good. When we come back, we're going to give visual answers. I'll ask you guys the questions, these guys. I'll ask them the questions, see if they got any guesses, and then we'll show you the answers. See if you can beat us to the answers. Come on back on the Sports Source.